I'm out on a walk with Remi the lab mix, and Remi's been known to get a little pushy with his heel from time to time. So I want to show you a few little tricks that I use on my walks with these dogs to get them back in their heel. So he's not doing terribly right now. Let's pretend like he's forging ahead a little bit so that when he looks to his right, he can see past my left leg. We don't want that. Our program has the dogs following our leg, our left leg. So we're gonna get out of the way so this car can come through. Good. All right, a simple move to try is the tap pop. That's where when your dog's forging ahead, you tap on the e-collar first, and then after half a second, pop back with their prong. He's actually wearing a prong, it's just a covered prong collar, but there's a prong underneath there, so still tap, pop. So pretend he's forging ahead quite a bit, going to tap, pop. So the first information he gets from me is the tap on the e-collar, so he feels the stem, he says, okay, I feel that, what do I do with it? And then the pop gives him the answer. So we'll correct, then we'll direct with the prong. Good boy. So again, tap, pop. Moves him back a little bit, but doesn't make a very clear picture for the dog unless they're really paying attention. So another one that I like to do is the teardrop. That's what Josh calls it. I'm not sure what anybody else would call it. That's when you are walking with your dog, he's forging ahead, and suddenly you take a little dip back, tap, get the dog back in position, and then walk ahead. Like that. Something else you can try is turning to your left right into your dog. So, boop. Good. Boop, like that. You could also add a tap in as they hit your body, but they get the idea with that boundary. Your body is the boundary. Very clear. Now the clearest thing in my opinion is the heel tap. It's not for every dog, but what that is you lift your left foot up slightly, and as your dog walks into it, you tap on the e-collar. And I even add a little pop backwards in, just to make it very clear. It's saying very clearly, this is the boundary, and you are crossing it. Now, it's important that you are not kicking into your dog. You don't ever want to move backwards into your dog. You are simply walking, lifting your foot, they walk into it, and you tap as they hit the foot. So I'll show you with him very gently. He knows this one, so he might just avoid it. So I'm walking. Let's pretend like he's forging ahead. I gently lift my foot up. He walks into it, tap. And then we keep walking. Now the hardest thing is finding your balance and keeping walking while you do this. I'll show you again. I'm not actually tapping with him, I'm just lifting my foot up. If he does hit my foot though, I will tap. Good. He knows. So he's actually already moving quite a bit farther back. He's like, okay, that's super clear to me. Don't walk farther than that foot. Good boy. Very nice. Very nice. You see already how much farther back he is now. His walk started not terrible, but now it's even nicer. He's really looking at that leg, being a nice follower. Good boy.